Very warm good evening to one and all presented here. Here comes your Santa Claus, Musinamani.
Oh, Santa is here. Very nice. We are so happy to see Santa. Welcome, Santa, to our NCDC 58th batch. Yo.
Thank you. I'm very happy coming here. So, who all are here? Who all the groups are here?
These are all our butterfly Santa. Here we have our teacher is there, Sudha ma'am. You can see. Yeah, she is our teacher. And others are the upcoming Montessori directress.
Hi, Santa. Hi.
Hi. Good evening, everybody. What are the group names? What are the group names?
Yeah, my name is Asha.
Yes.
Oh, the Santa is asking for group names.
Yeah, group names. What are the group names?
We are healthy kids. We are healthy kids.
Wow.
We are vitamins. Vitamins.
Yes.
We are NutriGems.
Super.
And one more group is there, protein baskets. We are protein baskets.
Wonderful group names. So everyone, I will give everyone the gifts. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a faculty.
Oh,
I will come with a bag, Santa, for the gift. One gift is not enough. I want a bag.
yes. Santa has lots
Oh,
of.
thank you so much. Thank you, Santa. I love you.
What is the first group? Protein basket. You can take this.
Oh,
take.
thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Santa.
Santa.
Merry
Very
Christmas.
nice.
Thank you.
Where is the second group? NutriGems.
Yes.
Take this.
Thank you, Santa. Happy
Yo.
Thank you so much. Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Healthy kids. Where is the healthy kids?
Yay, we are here.
Yeah, take this.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Which group is remaining?
NutriGem.
Vitamin.
Vitamin.
Oh, that's lovely. Wow. Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy. Come on, we can enjoy. Yes.
Good. Thank you, Santa, so much for coming to NCDC batch and giving us such a beautiful gifts. We are really surprised. We never thought you will be coming all the way. Okay. So hope you please be seated and watch our class till the end. Okay. There are many talented teachers are here. So you will enjoy it. Okay.
Sure. I will be there in the whole class. Okay. My blessing also for you. My blessing.
Thank you, Santa.
Shall I start?
Yes, Bindu ma'am.
Life should not be lived. It should be celebrated. Life should not be lived. It should be celebrated. A warm good evening to one and all present here. Today, Protein Basket is the daily routine committee, and it's our honor to welcome our mentor or supporter. Without her guidance, we would have not reached here. Today, the one and only Mrs. Sudha Menon, ma'am. Hearty welcome, ma'am.
Hey, welcome, Sudha ma'am.
I would like to welcome all my 19 beautiful butterflies of NCDC 58 batch to our wonderful session of nutrition theory. Welcome to you all. Prayer.
Thank you so much, Bindu ma'am.
Prayer should be the key of the day and lock of the night. So let us start our class with a beautiful prayer song. For I would like to welcome our most talented, energetic, marvelous lady of our batch. Asha ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Bindu ma'am, for that wonderful words. Thank you so much. So let's start our class with a beautiful prayer. All of you, please join your hands, close your eyes. Oh my Lord, I'm turning to you for your love, for your mercy. Lies my happiness and my well-being, and let me out of all the crisis. Please forgive me, and make my heart pure and bright. Oh my Lord, I'm turning to you for your love, for your mercy, for your love, for your mercy.
Thank you, Asha ma'am. Next. Mosina ma'am.
That was a wonderful prayer, Miss Asha.
Thank
So
you.
we can move to the interesting session, most interesting session of NCDC. Come
Yes,
on, we can move to signing section.
yes.
So,
Signing.
first of all, we can call our healthy kids. Healthy kids, come on.
Fatima ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Amina ma'am, Harsha ma'am,
Yes,
Sita ma'am.
yes, we are ready. Shall we?
Yes, we are
Shall we
here.
go? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So today, healthy kids had come up with so many first aid tips that can be performed in various situations in our life, like for any emergencies are happening. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So first, I would like to welcome Amina ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Harsha ma'am. First of all, when our fingers will cut or scrap, then firstly we do the some clothes we take, and we should give the pressure and wait for few minutes. And the cutting was more deeply, then we should apply some antibiotics, and also it will not stop the bleeding. Then we should go to the hospital. And also when the body will burn any place, then we should apply some cold water from that burned area. And when the burned area was so large, then we should apply some loosely clothes, we should cover it, and suddenly we have to go to the hospital. Over to Fatima ma'am.
Thank you, Amina ma'am. So if you feel dizzy, weak, or sick to your stomach, or if you have a high fever, if the burn is severe, that is, it's oozing blisters from within 48 hours, first you should go to your emergency room. And if it's settled, apply cold compress, and you can also apply aloe vera lotion, and you can take some. Okay, and you can take the medicine that is provided by the doctor. Over to Harsha ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Fatima ma'am. My topic is insect bite sting. So if the insect left a stinger, or gently, we have to do gently scrape the skin with your fingernail to remove it, and without breaking it. So if we have any difficulties like trouble in breathing, coughing, or develop a hoarse voice, hives or swollen lips or tongue, so we can go for to take any meditation, and you can go for a hospital for help. And the second one is splinters. So if there is any splinters, use soap and water to wash around the splinter, and clean a pair of tweezers with rubbing alcohol, and slowly pull the splinter out. Over to Sneha ma'am.
Yes. Today I talk about my topic is nose bleeding. Sit upright and don't tilt your head back. Loosen any tight clothing around your neck. Pinch the lower end of the nose close to the nostrils, and lean forward while you apply constant pressure for 5 to 10 minutes. Don't release and check the nose. It could prolong the bleeding. If the nosebleed is the result of trauma, you can reduce swelling by holding a pack of against the bridge of the nose after bleeding. Slow down. Move to Sunida ma'am.
Thank you, Sneha ma'am. I am going to say about the fracture. Fractures are broken bone and they occur as a result of falls or other harsh impacts. When this happens, the affected part should be immobilized and manipulation of affected area should be avoided. The first aid for fracture is that stop bleeding, especially in the case of open fracture where the skin is torn, by wrapping the wound with a sterile bandage. Avoid moving the affected area. The movement can result in serious complications. Cool the head affected area by applying an ice pack or ice cubes wrapped in clean cloth. Treat the patients, help them get into comfortable position, encourage them to rest and reassure them, cover them with a blanket or clothing to keep them warm. If it is severe, call the ambulance and help the patient to get the emergency department. Thank you. Did all finish? Over to Harsha ma'am. No, Harsha ma'am finished. Amina ma'am?
We all completed,
So,
ma'am.
all are completed, ma'am. So our healthy
Healthy
kids are signing for
Signing
today's
into
section.
Today's session. Yo.
Super healthy kids. Super healthy kids. All are shared the valuable points. All are shared the valuable points. We get the knowledge. Super, all of you. We all are enjoyed very well. Super.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call our vibrant variety, more energetic team, vitamins. Our vitamins for signing.
Yes, thank you, Bindu ma'am. Today we are doing a small skit regarding the first aid kit and all. So,
Aradhya baby, love you.
okay, let's start.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, Vidya ma'am, Tasni ma'am, Sina ma'am.
Yes, ready.
Let's start now.
Yes.
Yes,
I am the bus driver.
bus
Vidya ma'am
driver.
is the inspector, and Sina ma'am and Tasni ma'am was the
Travelers.
travelers. Yes, I will start my journey. Okay.
Stop.
What happened? Inspection.
Stop it.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Yes, stop. Okay, yes, sir.
What?
Yes.
Come out. I
Yes.
need to talk.
Yes.
What kind of rash driving you are doing? Can't you see me waving hands?
Sorry, sir. Because of these guts, I can have helping that travelers.
You-
And I,
What is the condition of this vehicle? This vehicle looks so shabby. Like
no,
you
sir.
haven't
Last
done
time
any
I
maintenance?
washed, then I painted. Good, sir.
No. Look, a lot of rust and this pieces. This is not well maintained.
Okay, sir. This time you just excuse me, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry.
See,
I will do next time.
lot of patchworks are there. You need to take something. You have insurance paper and all. Everything is cleared.
Yes,
Can I take
everything
some
is there.
papers?
Everything
Yeah,
is
show me.
there.
Show me.
That paper, yes. The paper is here, sir. Take
Okay.
this one.
Okay, let me.
Okay.
Oh. Not
Okay,
everything is clear. You will be paying fine. Okay.
Sorry, sir, I can't hear.
There is a lag, Avidya ma'am, lag in your voice.
Here, book, sir. That.
Not satisfied with this paper and driving, you are wearing casuals and driving. Hello. Yes. So
Yes,
I
sir.
like, okay, let me check in the bus. Okay. I need to check
Okay.
inside the bus.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, very rash driving, sir.
Okay,
Not comfortable
can
with the bus.
I
No,
have
sir,
a look
no,
at your
no.
first aid box?
No, sir. What you are looking, sir?
Yeah, I know that. Yes, he's like a college guy. Now he's like singing and enjoying. He's not at all concentrating in his study. Let me see your
Yes.
first aid box. I need to see that. Give me.
A yo-yo driver.
Oh, what a good
It's in
first
good
aid.
condition,
Let
sir.
me have a look inside. Open it. Open this first aid box.
Open.
Oh, what
Oh
is
my
it?
God, cockroach!
Oh,
Oh,
oh
my
my
God.
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 Is this a
This
first aid box?
toothpaste.
You are creeping in this bus? Oh my God, you are using it for storing some other things. Oh my God, this is so bad. You know the importance of paste?
Toothpaste, my God.
My God, this is so sad. I don't want to see this. Okay, you keep it. You keep the things. Cockroach and lizard.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Hey,
Next time I will do, sir. Next time I will do. I will
no,
make.
wait. I need to talk to you. Do you know the importance of this first aid box? Why we are keeping it? No, not for keeping your brush and toothpaste and all these things. First aid box is a very important in case of any emergency or accident or any small injuries also. You should have a first aid box in your bus. Whatever, in any vehicle or any institution or any place, we should have a first aid box. You should know the importance of it. You know any first aid first aid tip, like what all things, any step or procedure? Do you know anyone to give?
So,
I'll
sir,
give
next
you an
time I
answer.
will.
Okay.
Study and I
Don't.
will do, sir.
But you need to pay fine for all these things. You need to get
This
a new
time,
first aid
please
box.
excuse me, sir. Sorry, sir. Please, this time,
No,
sir.
no, fine is there. Of course, obviously there is fine because we can't support all these kind of things. This is against the law, and we won't be allowing all these things. Okay, one thing you do. Tomorrow, I am conducting an awareness class regarding this first aid and first aid measures, what all things to do, and the importance of the kit. The kit should contain the band-aid, the necessary creams, the what all things is needed: antiseptic lotion, liquid, the wound, bandage, the scissors, everything should be needed. So tomorrow you come to that awareness class. Okay. By
sir.
11:30, the awareness class will be conducting in the town hall, and I'll be there. You should join. I will be checking you. Okay. You have to.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I will find number. You should
Definitely,
come
I will
there.
join, sir.
Okay. I will
Okay.
give you the
Thank
class.
you.
Everyone can join. Being a responsible citizen, everybody have to have knowledge regarding this first aid. Okay.
Okay,
Because
sir.
we can help anyone at any time. We can save lives because first aid has that much of involved. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you have to pay the fine. My
Okay, sir. What will do? Yes, sir. It's too much.
No other way. I'm so sorry.
25,000.
This, you really need to see
This
this.
is too much,
This is
sir.
a serious
This is
thing.
too much, sir.
Yes. I
Sorry,
will
sir.
talk with my officials and I will discuss. If you want, I will give some kind of discussion. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Tomorrow
thank you, very much,
I
sir.
will.
Thank you. Okay, I will join
And
tomorrow
these
in
passengers,
town
please
hall.
take care of them. They have a wonderful family waiting for them. You are the one responsible for their lives also. So please take care of them. Drive carefully and take care. Okay. See you.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the end of our small skit. So let's sign in.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. So we
With the
vitamins
Minds signing
today's session.
today's session.
Yo, very good.
Yo.
Ustash,
Super, super,
driver's
super.
Ustash is very smart.
Yes. Well done, well done, well
Thank
done.
you, ma'am.
Well done, vitamins.
Well done,
You
well
all
done.
are
What an
wonderful.
acting,
And
what
what a
a
teamwork.
topic. Mind
Harsha ma'am.
Two of them were giving up.
Oh my God. How you come up with the same tune, ma'am?
I don't know. Spontaneous.
Yes, yes.
Well done, vitamin.
Yes, yes. Even the lyrics. Yes.
That is
Okay, ma'am.
So shall we
Okay.
move to the next group?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Vitamins is remaining, I think. Yes, we can call our beautiful, elegant, wonderful, energetic vitamins. Come on, vitamins, for the sign-in session.
Vitamin, not the nutrients.
Huh?
Nutrients.
Vitamins finish, ma'am.
Okay.
Nutrients.
Nutrients. Okay, so the beautiful, elegant, most embracing nutrients. Come on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Santa. We love you. You're looking so cute. Really, Santa, we are so happy that you have invited us to call in this wonderful session. We love you, Santa.
Love you too.
Okay, so Lakshmi ma'am, shall we start a signing session? Our Santa has called us, right? So we have to sign for Santa. Yes. Okay, so today we are signing in with first aid. I hope that all our friends have said regarding the tips for first aid. A wonderful skit was presented by another friends. But my dear friends, you all want to know what is first aid, definition of first aid, right? So here the nutrients are here. Myself will be telling the definition, what is first aid, and my friends will be telling the importance of first aid. So shall we sign in? Yes.
Yes.
What is first aid? First aid is an emergency aid or a treatment given to someone injured, suddenly ill, etc. before regular medical service arrive or can be reached. So this is the definition. So here are my other friends to give you the importance of first aid. Yes, Lakshmi ma'am.
Thank you, Sophia ma'am. So what are the importance of first aid? First, providing medical treatment until professional assistance arrives. I repeat, firstly, providing medical treatment until professional assistance arrives. Over to Ashwati ma'am. Ashwati ma'am.
Hi, Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you. The next importance is like first aid helps us to ensure that the right method of administrative medical assistance are provided. So once something has happened, the right way should be guided in a proper way. So first aid helps in that very importantly, and also people will get people will afford to have a mentality to help people in need. Over to Ashna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ashwati ma'am. Knowledge in first aid also benefits the individual themselves. Repeated, knowledge in first aid also benefits the individuals themselves. Over to Shibina ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Ashna ma'am. It affords people with the ability to provide help during various emergency situations. Repeat me. It affords people with the ability to provide help during various emergency situations.
Yes.
Yay!
So that was the definition and importance of first aid from nutrition. So shall we sign in? Ashna, ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am and Ashwati ma'am?
Yes. So
yes.
We, the nutrition, are signing in with the 15th batch of NCDC. Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
Oh.
Patience.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful team Nutrigens. Wonderful, you are awesome. You all did a great work. Wonderful, dears. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Fatima ma'am. Yo.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Super, wonderful.
Thank you all. Last but not least, I would like to invite our own team, other than powerful, active, protein basket for signing.
Yes, come on, sorting basket. We can do signing.
Yes. Come on, come on. All ready?
Yes.
Yes. So ready, 1, 2, 3, go. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. Oh, to be the ma'am.
Heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, heaven and nature sing.
Joy to the world, the Savior lives. Let all their souls employ. Voice Jesus love, flow, peace and flame.
Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy.
Yo, we did
So
it.
we can do sign in. To the
Yes.
protein basket, signing into the
Signing in and
fishing.
Oh,
Beautiful, super. Fantastic,
Wonderful,
beautiful people. Very nice.
wonderful, wonderful protein basket. Wonderful, what a melody sound. Wow, super.
Yo. Super protein basket.
No, that was right.
So, with the protein basket, hand over the session to open performance team. Come on, open performance.
Open challenge.
Yes.
Vitamins.
Yes, we vitamins are doing the open challenge. So first we welcome team Healthy Kids.
Yay.
Welcome, Healthy Kids. Come on. Show your talent.
Yes. Today everything with a healthy kids.
Yes. Not only today, I think every day we are the best.
Lucky ones.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Very lucky one. Okay, today.
There is
Ma'am,
a
today
saying,
we are.
well begun is half done. So maybe that is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
reason.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
today we are doing a constructive story.
Okay, I'll spotlight all of you.
Amina ma'am, Harsha ma'am, Sunita ma'am, Sneha ma'am, and myself.
Amina ma'am, Harsha ma'am, Sunita ma'am, yes.
Neha ma'am.
Sneha ma'am.
Neha ma'am also, no?
No.
Yes.
Neha ma'am.
Harsha
Harsha
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, got it.
Amina ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, the story begins like that. In a beautiful area, like a city, a beautiful house, like the not over the pollution, that all the things are not there. In a beautiful house, there are some members are living, like father, mother, and two young daughters. And the father and mother are give all the freedom, like the daughters like these clothes they want to wear, then the parents will allow that. And they have a good neighbor also, but in the same father, mother, and two little childs. But neighbor parents will don't allow more freedom, always be like more strict, and always order the child. Over to Fatima, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Amina, ma'am. So this neighbor family is very strict, and they will be like comparing their children to everything, whatever they do, they will be comparing their children to the neighbors' kids, that happy family kids, okay, the two daughters. And these two girls feel so bad about it. Even the marks, their any kind of, I mean, the prizes, if they get any prizes, everything is being compared, and the children are too depressed. And one day, these two children were playing with the two happy family children, okay, all are girls, and they discussed this with the friends, that two friends, happy family friends, and they the happy family kids, no, they discussed it with their parents. And this father, the happy family father, decided to talk to the strict family father. Over to Harsha, ma'am.
So the happy family father spoke with this strict parents, but still they are not allowing the children, like they were not okay to for their advices and all. And he told that happy family man, the father, like better to stay away from my children, and your kids also, don't let your kids come in my home and all, and don't spoil my girls with your kids and all. So that happy family man got hurt and he went back. Then everything the children were hearing, these two girls were hearing, and they were fed up of this thing, and they planned to go out from the home forever, to leave the home forever. And one night, they packed their bags and went out. Over to Sneha, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, the happy family children's name is Chitti Mitti, and the strict family daughter's name is Rinna and Hanna. The Rinna and Hanna, every day they suffer because of their parents are very strict. So one day they playing in the ground. Both of the happy family kids and strict family kids are playing in the playground, and they play. That time the strict family elder daughter Hannah, she fell down in the sliding. Then her nose bridge became broken. Then she was very afraid about her parents, because their parents became scolding her and beating her very brutally. They became beating her, so she afraid, and she asked her younger sister Rinna, and the happy family kids also. They discussed what I have a lot of pain, but I don't want to go home, because my mother and my father, when see my bridge will fall down, my bridge bleeding, my nose became bleeding, so they are very scolding me, and also my mother also beating me very cruelly. So I'm very afraid about how can I talk about my parents. I don't know what the way I can introduce my parents for my pain. So that time the happy family kid, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? That time the happy family kid got an idea. She told her, your parents are very scolding and very strict. That's why you hide a mound, hide a tree, and hide a forest. Then we will manage. And after you came back to home, how you hide a little time, you hide in a forest, anywhere. That time we will manage your parents. We teach the lessons for the parents. Then over to Sunita ma'am.
Thank you, Sneha ma'am. Now, the strict family kids are trying to hide in the forest. In between, they are planning. The happy kids planning how can we teach a lesson to their parents. Then, by the time the evening, the time is going to dark. So the parents are afraid of thinking about their parents. They did not come back when in the usual time. Then they are very much upset, and they are standing in front of the veranda of their house and contacted their friends and all. So all of them replied they couldn't see. Then the strict family very shy to talk the happy family. They didn't ask anything to them. Then they didn't inform them, and they are asking other friends and all. They are searching and all. Then in that, by that time, the happy family father and mother could understand the fact that they are hiding and they are our children protecting them and all. Then even though they did not ask anything, this happy family go and ask them what is the situation going on there, why you are tensed and all. That at that time, they first of all they hesitate to tell the reason. Then finally the mother talked to the happy family mother. This is the thing that is happening. Today morning they went somewhere and they did not come back here this much time, and we are nothing. We are very much tensed and all, informed friends and all. Then what shall we do? That time, then the mother told, you be relaxed, relax. The God will give any solution. We will go and search somewhere, and some of their friends we could know. You be tension free. We will search and find out. We will promise you to get back your children, and we both are going to find them. Let me ask our children, is there any close friends with their friends, any contact with them? And they went and brought back their children, and brought back their children to their home. At that time, they could understand their the father and mother was very happy. They could understand their that means give freedom to children. Otherwise they will quit from the home if we are strict and all. They could understand their mistake, and they could understand the love of their neighbor. And after that, both the families lived together in a harmony. Both the children are played together, no much comparison, nothing. They lived happily. Thank you.
Wow, Sheila ma'am, super.
Thank you.
That was really nice. Kids. So what a constructive story. Yes, thank you, healthy kids. So moving on to with another pair. Let's welcome Nutri Gems. Nutri Gems.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so
Come
much.
on.
Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Gents. Are you there?
Yes, ready,
Okay,
ma'am.
so today we are with a different talent. So the thing is that every day we are doing Damsharas, right? So today we are with certain things related to the diseases or the first aid what you have to give at a time when you see this. Okay, so we will act and you have to find out what is that. Okay, are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so first I will do. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at me properly, yeah, what I am doing. Okay.
Epilepsy. Epilepsy.
Yes. Very good. You all are brilliant. Very good. Yes. Over to Lakshmi ma'am. Yes, over to Lakshmi ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Lakshmi ma'am.
Fracture.
Fracture.
Accident.
Accident and unconscious. As a fracture. Okay.
Not fracture. What is that?
And he has got some bruises also.
Accident.
Accident, fracture.
Fracture.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Wow, Lakshmi ma'am, that was super.
Over to Ashwati ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So you can just look at my expression, okay?
Accident.
Accident.
In a bus. In a bus. Or a car.
Unconscious. Accident.
Okay.
Yes, it's an
Not
scratch.
injured.
Crashing. Fracture.
Okay. Nice, Ashwati ma'am. Then,
Over to Shibina ma'am.
no, ma'am. Come on, Shibna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Mobile, kitchen,
Cut finger.
cutting vegetables, finger got.
Finger got.
Yes, then works.
Okay.
Cut the finger.
Over to
Wow,
Ashna, ma'am.
that was nice. Yes. Over.
Ashna, ma'am.
Ashna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Inhaler.
Wheezing.
No, she is throwing stone mango tree and
Throwing
having
stone on the mango tree and eating the mango and enjoying the taste.
The mango and
enjoying the mango. Okay.
Very good, very good.
Super. Super, Ashna ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
That was really nice. Nutri-Gems. Yo, Nutri-Gems. Now,
Thank you.
protein basket. Welcome, protein basket. Come on, show your talents.
The protein baskets are here.
Yes. 14 baskets. Are we all ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Yes. So here protein baskets are here with the skit, and myself will be the narrator. Bindu ma'am is the Mother Mary. Shamna ma'am is the Father Joseph, and our Musina ma'am is the angel. So here we are with the Christmas story presenting in a skit way.
Okay, fine. Okay, wow, nice.
Okay.
One more person.
So Sudha ma'am, can I just close my window?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
One more person is there in your group?
Musina ma'am.
Angel, no?
Is it okay to close the window, no, ma'am? Just to do the narration.
You can open the window and do the narration. What's the problem?
Okay then. Okay.
Angel with a mask.
This is a masked angel.
Angel arrived at the
Corona angel. Corona era
Corona
angel. So Corona era angel.
I think angel is COVID positive. Okay.
Very nice.
Come on, be serious. Okay. Yeah. Let's start. About 2000 years ago, in a small town called Nazareth, there was a little house where lived a young Jewish girl named Mary. She was not married, but she was going to be real soon to a good man named Joseph. One day, something amazing happened. An angel of God named Gabriel, a very important angel, appeared to Mary. Mary, who are you? I am Gabriel. Don't be afraid. Mary, you have found favor with God. He loves you very much. God has sent me here to tell you that Soon you will have a son. Huh? Me? A son? A son. He will be called Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of God. I am the handmaid of the Lord. May God do with me as he wants to. Mary was very obedient, and she said, I am the handmaid of God. May God do with me as he wants to. Mary wanted to do just as God wanted to do. Just never the time Mary was about to have her baby. The Roman emperors sent soldiers to announce a new law. Okay, listen everyone. The emperor says all of you need to pay some taxes. Now register for yourself. So Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem because that's where Joseph had to pay taxes. It was about 65 miles from Nazareth to Bethlehem, and the trip took many days. And when they reached Bethlehem, then guess what happened on that place? All the places were full. All the inns were full. Mary, you wait here. Make yourself comfortable. I will try to find a suitable place for us to stay. Joseph kept knocking and knocking again and again. He had been looking and looking for a place to stay. Poor Joseph and Mary was so tired and don't know what to do. Mary, I have tried almost all the inns and looks like all of them are full. Dear Mary, how do you feel? I am very tired, Joseph. But I am sure God will provide a place for us. Oh God, tell me what to do. Help me. I have no idea, no clue. I will go and get some fresh hay where you can sleep comfortably tonight. It's sad that Joseph and Mary had no place to stay and no place to go, a place no one would have expected the Son of God to be born in. It was not a castle, not a place where the Son of God born. Angel coming, I have a good news for you. There is a Savior born who has been born tonight in the hay.
Wow.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
all.
Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Beautiful.
Christmas.
Merry
Awesome,
Christmas.
awesome. Very
That
nice.
was nice.
Very
So
beautiful.
team-hearted with a lot of sound modulation and actions. That was really nice.
Thank you so
Wow.
much. We tried our best. We were really worried how it is going to work out. Like we were doing many discussions and finally we reached. We did
Great.
it. Protein
Super.
basket.
Yo, yo.
We did it.
Yo, yo.
Super.
Yo.
Protein baskets. We are great. Yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
So, Tasneem ma'am.
Basket.
Yes.
Super, everyone, super, wonderful. That was wonderful performance.
That was wonderful skill. Yay! Hooray! Super!
Super, Neha, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful appreciation. So
Wow.
it's time to reveal the winners.
Yes, yes.
A very tough competition, and we are very much difficult to find a winner. So, but we have to decide a winner. Yes. So with the vitamins all together, declaring the first prize goes to the protein basket for the Christmas kit.
Ah,
Thank
that was
you.
very nice.
Yo.
Congratulations, protein basket. Wow, super. It was really amazing. And the second prize was shared between NutriGerms and the Healthy Kids. Super. Yeah.
Yo.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes. Yes. So this is the end of our talent show. We, the vitamins, are handing over to the lesson committee.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful read by all of you. So, your body is precious and it is our vehicle for awakening. Treat it with care. I repeat, your body is precious. It is our vehicle for awakening. Treat it with care. So, with this beautiful quote, a guest is waiting for us. So, I would like to call my best friend, Lakshmi Menon, to anchor the session and welcome our guest to the show.
Welcome, Indu ma'am. Welcome.
Welcome, ma'am.
Yes.
Welcome, Indu ma'am.
Yes, welcome, Bindu ma'am.
Good evening, Indu ma'am.
Welcome, Bindu ma'am. Good evening, Indu ma'am.
So thank you, Sophia ma'am. Thank you, Sudha ma'am. So good evening, one and all. Respected Sudha ma'am, is the pillar of 58 batch, and my dear butterflies is the backbone of 58 batch. Today is a very special day. We have a guest, Dr. Indu. So welcome to NCDC 58th batch, Indu ma'am. So today our topic is Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Naturopathy treatment. So before that, I would like to welcome Fatima ma'am for the welcome speech. Fatima ma'am, our charming Fatima ma'am.
Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. Okay, good evening to everyone, distinguished chief guest Dr. Indu ma'am, our beloved faculty Sudha ma'am, and my dear friends. This is another informative day for all of us here at NCDC. We'll be discussing about the topic Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and Naturopathy. To enlighten us more about this topic, we have an eminent personality here with us today, Dr. Indu ma'am, BAMS, currently practicing at Kudungalur, Kerala. It's my privilege to welcome you, ma'am, to our 58th batch. Welcome, ma'am. Your presence here will be inspiring and highly motivating for all of us. Next, I would like to welcome our mentor, our guide, the pillar of our 58th batch, Mrs. Sudha Menon, ma'am, to this session. Welcome, Sudha, ma'am. Lastly, but not the least, I would like to welcome my colleagues, the teacher trainees of 58th batch to this session. Welcome, friends. Once again, I welcome one and all present here. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. That was an amazing welcome speech. Then next, I would like to welcome Sina ma'am for the presidential speech. Sina ma'am.
Yes. Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. Good evening, everybody. Respected Sudha ma'am, Indu ma'am, and my dear friends. Today, we are honored to have an eminent speaker, Dr. Indu R., who will be giving us information about Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and Naturopathy. Let me give a brief introduction about our chief guest. Dr. Indu R. finished her BAMS in the year 2008 from SJS Ayurvedic College, Chennai. She worked as a lecturer at Dharma Ayurvedic College for 2 years and was a consultant physician at Kottakkal Ayurvedishala for 4 years. Apart from clinical practice, Dr. Indu is also taking awareness class regarding nutrition, health to women and students at various schools. A very warm welcome to Indu ma'am to this 58th batch of NCDC. Thank you.
Hearty welcome to Indu ma'am.
Yes. Yes. And next, I would like to call Indu ma'am, Dr. Indu R. ma'am.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste, Indu ma'am.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible, Sudha ma'am?
Yes, yes, you're audible, ma'am.
How are you all?
Hi.
We'll all be coming with.
And what about you?
How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm also doing good. I saw your skits and all, Christmas Day celebrations. I know you're all enjoying with Sudha ma'am. Even I did have a nice time. Okay. Ma'am, am I audible? Is it breaking?
No, right now you're audible, huh? You're clear.
Okay.
I have allowed the screen share and all. If you're willing, you can use it.
Yeah. I am, but not right now, ma'am. I'll just do it in the fact.
Yeah, it's
okay. So the students.
One more thing before that, let me tell you all that Indu is a daughter to me. Okay, she is one of my very, very close friend's daughter. Okay, and Usha ma'am was also a faculty with NCDC, but due to certain very important family commitment, she had to leave. And a very, very seasoned teacher is her mom, and so is Dr. Indu. And her little one is, we call her Mutta. That's her baby. She is also absolutely a little one, being brought up so well. Okay, so that is what I would like to tell you all. So Indu ma'am, please.
Yeah, ma'am. So your students are right now from Kerala or Visakhapatnam, Hyderabad, ma'am?
No. Everybody is from Kerala, though they are from different parts. Some of them are abroad and all.
Okay.
Some of them are in Mumbai, but major of them are in Kerala right now.
Okay. So I'd like to have the session as an interactive session, not like me just talking and you people listening. So what do you all know about Ayurveda? It's only jadi booty, root, bark, leaves of trees, plants. Is it that? What do you think is Ayurveda? Everyone can share their answers.
Natural way of treatment
products,
harmness. Natural way of treatment without any
Natural way of living, in fact, more like natural way of living, ma'am. Without any chemicals.
Without any harmful effects to our body.
Naturally.
So what is difference between naturopathy and Ayurveda?
Your video is getting switched off.
Pardon, ma'am?
Your video is getting switched off in between.
But I can't hear you. Your voice is breaking.
Your video is getting switched off.
Ma'am, my video is when I switch on the video, your voice is breaking.
Okay. For a better access. Okay.
With this, there's little bit of problem when I switch on the video. That is why I switched it off.
Okay. So you get a better. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not able to hear properly.
Okay. Then it's okay.
Okay. So natural way of living is Ayurveda. So what do you really mean by that? Way of without having any side effect is Ayurveda. So having medicines and not having the side effect is Ayurveda. So if you mean to say that in case you take Ayurvedic medicines, you will not have any side effect. Is it so? Yes.
Not really like that, ma'am. Because
Not
everything
really.
will be yes.
Directly from the nature, we are doing it means no problem. But mixing all other things in sense means it is harmless to our body. It is harmful to our body.
Okay. So Ayurveda is a science of life. Main aim of Ayurveda is to have a healthy life. Okay, like till the end, till we go back to from where we had come from, going back, how we had come, how healthy we had come to the earth. So just like going back over there also, we have to preserve ourselves, having a healthy body till the old age also, we'll have a healthy living. So how that can be possible is like Ayurveda says about dinacharya, ritucharya. Dinacharya is daily routine, how we can have a daily routine so that we can have a healthy life. Ritucharya is according to the seasons. So according to the seasons, what kind of food you eat, what kind of clothes you wear, these are the things told in Ritucharya. I'm not going deep into that. I'm just telling like what are the basic things they are told, and how the food we eat, how we consume the food. It mainly like ahara vihara. Aharas is like mainly how in case we take incompatible foods. Like many of you in Kerala also will be knowing that you should not take fish with curd, but that is how non-veg with curd. But that is how. I think all the marination, chicken biryani, everything marination for that you need curd also. So that is all incompatible food that has come into our lifestyle disorders right now. As well as taking, after taking all these things, we tend to take a lot of sweets, which are mainly made up of milk and sugar, which is again a Virudahara. And ice creams after taking hot food, and then we take paisam or ice creams, and then we take Coca-Cola, Pepsi, everything. So that is a real mess and poisoning of our body. We are really not respecting our body. As well as, what do you mean by health? A healthy body? What is a healthy person? What do you mean by a healthy person?
Condition without having any illness.
Systems are working properly.
Okay.
Actively participating, like daily routines, everything is going.
Exactly.
Mentally and physically sound.
Good
Exactly.
sleep.
Mentally and physically sound. Okay. Mentally also, mentally also, in the sense, it is like though we have a lot of problems, apart from that there are certain things which we tend to start it from us, from our swabhava, from our behavior. Like for example, laziness or much of anger, rajasika swabhava. All these things are again not good for the mind. And greediness, selfishness, or what is it, irshya. All these things are the things which we have to, that is not something just someone else is doing it. It is not like that. We have to have a control over it so that we have a healthy mind also. So though both are important. Though if you are not physically fit, you will be mentally sick. If you are not mentally sick, again you will be physically also not fit. So both are really important for that. So major health issues found right now nowadays, what are the things? Can anyone say like major, like what are the things which we see of late in our day-to-day lives?
Lifestyle diseases are more nowadays.
Lifestyle disorders,
Diabetes, blood pressure,
Diabetics.
Okay.
diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol.
Depression, anxiety.
Thyroid issues.
Okay, these are all lifestyle disorders. I think 2-3 decades before, even these disorders were found only for people like above 50, 60 and all, right?
Yes.
But nowadays, it is found even in small children, like 60 teens, teenagers also do get these disorders. That is, the name itself suggests it's a lifestyle disorder. The way we live is not proper. It is a disorder of how we live. The way we live is not proper. That is why we are having all these problems. Apart from that, we have anemia. Ladies have so many PCOD, fibroid, arthritis, muscle pain, weakness, colon ruptures, colon cancer, everything. So many other high profile disorders, which are, but these are all found even in small kids and all. Even 10-year-old has got heart attacks. Even 16-year-old have got heart attacks like that. So all the major cause of all these things is only lifestyle. That is, they eat the way they eat food, as well as not exercising, etc. They are the main cause of it. So few, I've just selected few diseases, like major things, like for example, anemia, leukorrhea, fibroid, PCOD, etc. I'll just go through that. Okay. So what is anemia? Anyone? Anemia?
Less of
The
iron.
minimum amount of blood is less in the body.
Yeah.
Deficiency of iron.
Okay. Deficiency of iron. And someone said amount of blood. That is both together. That is the qualitative as well as the quantitative. Quantitative is also necessary. Quality in the sense the iron content as well as the oxygen content of the blood should be equal. In case that goes down, there will be an imbalance. That is why anemia, we get anemia. Usually normal value will be around 12 to 14 for females and more than 14 to 16 for males. But why even there are people who take iron tablets or blood gaining syrups and all, but still they get this anemia. Can you say why?
Enough amount of vitamin C is not in their body.
From their food, they will not be getting. From the diet it will not be getting. From the diet, it will not be getting.
And intake of iron need the vitamin C.
Vitamin C and also calcium for absorption, for absorbing the iron in the body.
Iron need the vitamin C. That's the.
Okay. Now, if you see antioxidant tablets, there will be everything: zinc, magnesium, chromium, everything will be there together. And then a small amount of iron will also be there in that, right? So even after taking that, people say that they are not, they don't say they are anemic, but what are the major signs and symptoms they get? Tiredness, weakness, breathlessness, fainting, headache, dry skin. When you find, like, if you do a little bit of work itself, you get exhausted. That is the first main symptom which you can say that, yes, you're becoming anemic. If you go for a blood test, you might be having 12% of HB, but still how you can find out is if you climb the steps, if you climb 3-4 steps itself, you feel getting exhausted, you are having breathlessness. All these things are the first signs. You're getting tired easily, you have muscle pains. When you bend down and you get up, you have a blackout. All these things are the signs, and you have a dry skin. You're easily more prone to infections. Okay, when you go to when you're early in the morning itself, you have sneezing. All these things are like, I think by this pandemic, everyone would have learned about corona and how to improve the immunity. All these things, everyone would have mastered about it. So I don't have to go deep into it. Yeah. So these are the signs and symptoms which you can identify in case you are anemic. There are a lot of types of anemia, like iron deficiency anemia and low HB production, loss of blood. In case there's loss of blood through because of some fracture or any fibroid, PCOD, there are piles, ulcers, heavy bleeding, and worms also. Worm infestations also, there will be a loss of blood, and that also leads to anemia. And though we are eating proper, the iron content is not getting metabolized properly. In case there is any problem in the metabolism of the iron getting processed, even then there will not be, that will also lead to anemia. Obviously, in pregnancy and lactating mothers, they need a lot of iron content. They will also be a little bit anemic in case they don't have the food properly. They need, because obviously they need food for 2 people, two lives. Okay. So digestion, metabolism, in case that is also not getting proper, that will lead to anemia. Now, how do you treat it? Like as someone said, like vitamin C, and then like through Ayurveda, what is the main thing is you have to reduce having hot or lot of masalas, oil fried things. All these things will reduce, means it will improve your health actually. Taking red chili powder, both that powder as well as the flakes, which we add usually to vegetables and all, even that main thing is that red chilies, green chilies have got lot of vitamin B5, vitamin B5 as well as vitamin B12, but that will get reduced when you take red chilies. So in case everyone can put together, like you can try it for at least 1 week, that you don't add red chilies to your curries, you will feel much more lighter. You will feel like you don't have muscle spasms, you don't have muscle cramps. That morning also, when you get up, you will feel fresh. You will feel like you are ready at any time. You will not feel that tiredness throughout the day. If you try it for 1 week and then you let me know through Sudha ma'am, how do you feel it after? Just try it for 1 week. Use green chilies alone. Don't use red chilies. That will give you a lot of difference. And taking buttermilk every day will give you a lot of energy. Okay. So, taking iron content food also, don't take it with calcium. Iron and calcium put together will not get absorbed in our body properly. So iron separately and calcium separately will give better it will give more of content to our body.
Ma'am, I have a doubt while taking this iron and all. No, some people have the constipation problem, no, like side effect. I have seen
Whenever you take iron, you will have to take lot of fibers also. Any tablet for that you take, for that is why we are saying, instead of taking tablets, you can go for natural ways, in the sense taking greens. Okay, but taking green leafy vegetables as well as date syrup. Dates always you should not take in empty stomach. You should always take it in after breakfast only. You can have. If you take it in empty stomach, it leads to diarrhea. So it is better not to take in empty stomach. Then you have moringa, drumstick leaves, and mint leaves. All these things will improve your.
And black like the
black grapes.
Black grapes also, yeah.
Black
grapes with
the
seeds, or sorry, overnight soaked in the water.
Sesame seeds are also nice, no? Sesame and
also nice, no, ma'am.
Sesame,
these things
jaggery.
Jaggery is also
fenugreek.
good, but fenugreek, everything is absolutely right. But what I suggest is every day morning, if you take hot water with lemon juice and honey, that is the best, because that decides, you take dinner by around maximum 8 o'clock. Okay, and then only in the next day morning, you by 6 or 5 o'clock, you're going to have something. So what happens is every 2 hours, your bile gets secretions will be there, and it goes to the intestine. Okay, so when it goes to the intestine, after that, whatever you eat first, okay, that is a major thing that is controlling the whole day's plan of yours. So whenever you take this lime water, that alkalinity in the body, the blood content in the body should always be highly alkaline, not acidic. But nowadays, what happens is, because our lifestyle and the food we eat is highly acidic. The first symptom when you know that your blood is acidic is you will start sneezing. Okay, you will start getting headaches, dust allergies, all these things, morning sneezing. These are all the symptoms of highly acidic blood. And blood should never be acidic. It should be like 75% alkaline and 25% acidic. So after taking lemon water, honey, and lemon water, honey and lemon, hot water with lemon and honey. After that, you consume anything that will give a better result. Okay, it is not like early
Ma'am, but
morning.
for ulcer people, no acidic people, this lemon will be very irritating, no, to the stomach.
See, lemon you can add the 4 or 5 drops will do. Slowly, when you start taking that, it will not have that much of effect. Okay, that too, it will only acidity. What happens? That the term itself says acidity. Acidity is because of highly acidic, right?
Yes, yes.
See, and 24 after at least 10 hours when the person is taking something, the whole body will be acidic only. It is not going to become alkaline. So to neutralize that only, we are taking this hot water, lemon and
honey.
Okay, so that will maintain it. And for acidity and ulcers and all, the best thing is coconut milk with carrot. Coconut milk and carrot.
Coconut milk with carrot?
Carrot juice.
Carrot juice. Okay.
And one more thing is, in case you try it for 41 days, people who have ulcers, they can have coconut milk soaked rice. Okay, in the sense, hot rice, you mix it with coconut milk and you add half spoon of butter, curd onto it. You leave it for 3 or 4 hours. In the sense, morning you make it, you take it at lunch.
Okay.
Okay, that is the best way.
Can you just repeat coconut milk?
Coconut milk, you can mix it with hot rice.
Rice.
Okay, and you add half spoon of curd onto it. Instead of milk, you are adding coconut milk.
Coconut milk, okay.
Okay, instead of dairy milk, you are adding coconut milk. Okay, and you add half spoon of curd onto it. You keep it for 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
So that it ferments. Fermentation takes place.
Like Sairasadu.
Yes, exactly. Okay, but you're not adding dairy milk. You're adding coconut milk.
Okay.
And so that, and you stop taking red chilies powder as well as red chili flakes. Instead of that, you take green chilies.
Green chilies. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So these 2 things in the afternoon, and any vegetable, greens, any vegetable you can take. Apart from that, you can take coconut milk, carrot, and mint together. In the sense,
coconut milk, carrot, that we have to have empty stomach?
Not empty stomach. Empty stomach is always hot water, lemon, and honey.
Okay, and in between we can have this coconut milk
just
and
before
carrot.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
That's very important because we all families are ulcer problem people. That's why I was asking so much of questions.
Also, ma'am,
So,
dairy
and then
products is
also-
not good to acidity. Is it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, for gastric problem also we
Curd
can
and
follow
milk.
this.
Pardon, I can't hear you.
Gastric problem also we can follow the same what you told, ma'am.
Yes. See, gastric, generally there are 2 types of, they say stomach problem, ulcer, gastritis, there are 2 different kinds of aspects in that. First thing is that when you have little bit of food itself, you feel full. You feel as if you take 1 chapati, it will be as if you have taken 15 chapatis. Okay. Second thing is you have this belching, sore belchings coming out. So people generally tend to say that I have gastritis, I have ulcer. But what sometimes they say what they mean by gastritis might be something else. That is, by taking little bit of food, they're having fullness of the stomach. Fullness of the stomach as well as belching, getting sore belchings. Those 2 are totally different. Okay. And the third thing for best for ulcer is taking cabbage soaked in buttermilk at night. Cabbage, little bit of cabbage leaves soaked in buttermilk in the afternoon, and you take it at night. That will give you a wonderful result. If you try this diet for 41 days, I'll write and give you, your ulcer will be far away. I mean, it will just fade off.
Buttermilk, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, so much. Thank you so much.
That time
Okay.
saying namaste.
So, shall I move on to the next topic?
Hindu, ma'am, what are you saying? It's not audible.
Stomach pain, having milk, drink milk.
During when you are having stomach pain, you should
No,
drink
having milk, while having milk,
See,
you are getting stomach pain, no? Milk is not good.
Milk is not good.
that is because ulcer, there are different types of ulcers. Like for duodenal ulcer, it is not good. Pancreatic ulcer, again, it is not good. So certain things, so ulcerative colitis, another condition, like milk is soothing. There are different conditions in which you can take milk and you cannot take milk. So that we can decide only by checking the history and what kind of ulcer. Ulcer is not just one type. There are different types of ulcers. Sometimes they have belchings only immediately after taking food. Sometimes they have an ulcer 2 hours after taking food. Sometimes after 1 hour. So all these things will decide like what kind of ulcer it is. So depending upon that only we can, so certain type of ulcers we generally say that normal, just an ulcer is for gastric ulcer. We say we tell people to eat and to drink semia paisam, cold semia paisam, but we don't tell them to take robusta. Okay, you can take fruits but not robusta. People say that robusta that is cold, that is cooling to the body. So in case we take it during the ulcer, it will be healing, but not so. But instead of that, you can take pomegranates. That is really a wonderful drug for ulcers. Okay. Sudha ma'am, can I move to the next one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. Sure.
Okay. So can you see?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Next topic will be about leukorrhea. Leukorrhea is generally white discharge. I took this topic because there are a lot of children suffering from this, and they don't tell they don't talk about it to the parents, even mothers or anyone, about it too much. So that is why I took this topic. Leukorrhea is white discharge. Normally there will be physiologically discharge will be there, which is quite normal. That those discharges might be just before the period or after the period, after the menses, or in between at the time of ovulation. So these three, in case discharges are there at these 3 times, that is not the condition. It is not a disease condition. But in case you have discharges apart from that also, in case discharges is more than 7 days, there are 5 main conditions. Kindly note that. In case you need to have a pad also, the quantity of the discharge is more. Okay, the color of the discharge. White discharge does not have a white color at all. It is just like a water made into a gel. Okay, white discharge is it is not there isn't any color for it. It is, the normal white discharge will be, I mean, a healthy white discharge will be only a just like a color of the water. Okay, it will not be white. It is just a color of the water. It is transparent. Exactly, transparent gel. That will be the color of it. And then in case there are foul smell and the quantity is more, there is a foul odor and there is itching. Okay, these are the 5 things you can keep it in mind. In case these are when these are present, obviously you have to go and check with your doctor. If the quantity is more, okay, if there is a foul smell, if there is itching, and the quantity is more. Quantity, itching, as well as the odor. In case these 3 symptoms are there, then definitely you will have to check up with the doctor. So generally people tend to say that she eats a lot, but it is not seen in her body. She's not able to concentrate. There will always be tense, hormonal changes. Because of the hormone changes, people tend to say so. The kids are not studying properly. And kids also, they won't try to tell it to the parents, or there is always a step back when they come to this topic also. even in front of the doctor. Only then when we ask, so mostly 90% parents will come to know only after coming to the clinic that such a condition is there for the kid. It is because of that. Sometimes they say that she's always inside the room, she's not talking to anyone. She's having, that is because mainly because she has this leukorrhea is also leukorrhea as a problem. Okay.
Shall I ask one doubt, ma'am?
Pardon?
Shall I ask one doubt?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, if a 10-year-old child is suffering, I mean, what you told, no, regard like white discharge,
Yeah.
is it that we have to take them to the doctor?
Definitely. They will have dizziness. When it starting, there will be only a little bit of itching and there will be little bit of amount, the quantity will be more. But the thing is that slowly there will be color changes in that. So whenever there is a white color, I told you white discharge doesn't have any color. In case it is white in color, that is because it is like often yeast infection. If it is yellow in color, it is because it has gotten back, it is bacterial infection. If it is brown color, then again, there are cervical causes for it. If it is greenish in color, it is because of sexually transmitted diseases. And yeast infections, it will be in white color as well as there will be some kinds of red spots onto it. Okay, and the smell also, you can see it will be like curdy. I mean the quality of that, when you touch that, it will be a little bit of curdy. Certain things that it will have a foul smell of like a dried fish. Okay, certain things that they start, flakes will be coming out of the vagina. Okay, so these things are there. So definitely you will have to, apart, there is no age is no bar for it. Like any people who don't have, I mean, children, those who have not got the menses also get this. That is all because of lifestyle disorders, as well as no proper hygiene. Okay, as well as one more major thing is that because no doctors do tell it out, that is again because of hypothalamus. We all know that pituitary is the major master who is governing our body. But apart, there is another person who's taking care of pituitary gland, that is hypothalamus. So hypothalamus, in case they don't get proper oxygenation, everyone knows hypothalamus is in the brain. In case that is not getting proper oxygen, and then
your voice was cracking. It was not audible. Was it audible to everybody, or it is my internet unstable?
Oh, actually, sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's just breaking. Then again
okay,
clear,
so
again
should
breaking.
should I repeat from
Then
which one should I
pituitary,
repeat?
apart from pituitary, what is the other one?
Hypothalamus, ma'am. Hypothalamus. Hypothalamus.
Hypothalamus.
Yeah.
And continue, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So for leukorrhea, white discharge, what can you do natural way? Is mango kernels. Mango kernels in the sense, when you open a mango, you have a seed in that, right? When you open the seed, you have a white piece. Okay. So you just cut that kernels. You cut that kernels into pieces. Soak it in honey. Okay. Soak it in honey for 24 hours. And then take 2 pieces with that. Okay, so you will take that early in the morning after hot water, lemon, and honey.
Okay.
Okay, I'll repeat it. Inside the mango, there is a seed. Inside the seed, there is a white part that is called as a kernel. And you cut that into small pieces. It is a bit bitter in taste. You soak it in honey for 24 hours, and then you take 2 pieces of it. You can put it whenever it is a season, you can cut it and keep it in a jar, but you don't use it for more than 2-3 months.
Okay.
I don't think that will be needed also by taking this for 1 week itself. Though after taking this also, apart from that, you will have to take care of the diet also. Diet is another major thing. which is a major cause of this.
Ma'am, for what purpose, ma'am, we have to take that?
For leukorrhea, white discharge.
Okay.
See, in case if it is like only a bit, okay, in the sense, in case if it is like a yellowish brown color and all, you will definitely have to go to the doctor to check it, because it is because of bacterial infections. I'll come back to it. See, people who take, children who tend, or not only children, people who tend to take lot of this oily food, deep fried items, colored food. Okay, whatever is there in the bakery, front side of the bakery, whatever is there, dark colored things and all these things, deeply fried, cheese, butter, mayonnaise, etc. All these things are the major factors of leukorrhea. Not only leukorrhea, all the major problems which we are facing right now, like PCOD, fibroid, etc. Then we have, you can also have another natural way of treating it. It is by taking lady's finger. Lady's finger also, you can cut it into 5 lady's finger. You can cut it into 3 pieces. You can boil it in water. And after that, you have a sticky liquid which comes out. In that sticky liquid, you pour a little bit of tomato juice, pepper and salt, and then you take it after dinner. So that is also a very good thing for leukorrhea, white discharge. Apart from the figs are also very good.
When to have,
again,
ma'am? When to have this?
You can have it
After dinner.
After dinner.
Well, ma'am, what to add with that sticky liquid? Sticky liquid plus
tomato juice.
Only tomato juice,
Pepper.
ma'am.
juice and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Yeah.
Salt and pepper. Okay.
And before,
Figs
after
also, 3 figs also.
After dinner. Yeah.
After dinner. Okay.
Again, one more natural way is like taking figs. 3 figs, if you soak it in water for 20, soak it in honey for 24 hours. Next day, you take the fig, then top it up again with honey, and then keep taking like that for almost a week. That also gives a very good result.
Didn't get it. Hindu, ma'am.
Network issue?
Yeah, no, ma'am. Just one second. So now, many of I'll just clear one more topic and then go to this. I'm sorry. Okay. See, this is the normal anatomy of the uterus. I'm not going deep into it. I'm just telling things. See, you have the fallopian tubes. I think everyone will be knowing this. Then you have the ovaries on both the sides, and then the uterus in the middle, the fundus. That is where the baby is placed. And over the top, in case the baby is placed on the top of it, it is a very healthy. They'll have a healthy growth. And this is just a general thing. Now, mostly what we find is PCOD and fibroid. You can see that in so fibroid and PCODs and all are found in this. PCOD is generally found in the ovaries, and fibroid again, it is found in the uterus. Uterus, it might be inside the uterus, or even external growth will be there, like on the posterior side. This is the anterior side. Posterior side also, there will be any growth. Any growth is only in it's just an growth which is not related, the cells of which is not related to the uterus. Okay, and PCOD and PCOS, it is just like a water balloon. You have seen small water balloons, no? Just like that, PCOD is polycystic ovarian disease. Cyst is nothing but a water-filled cavity. That is only PCOD. See, yeah, I got it. See, you can see the white marshmallow kind of things in the body of the uterus. That is only fibroid. You can call it. In case it grows a bit, the other name of it will be adenoid. Okay, PCOD over in the ovaries. You can find that. So
is that,
these
ma'am, I have a doubt. Is adenomyosis, is that condition?
Yeah, adenomyosis again, this same. It is a growth. Adenoids are usually found even in the nose, in the uterus, tonsil, adenoid also it is there. But when it comes to the uterus, it's, in case it is growth, again it will cause a lot of heavy bleeding will be there. The bleeding, you will have a lot of like jelly, like clots coming out of it, and it will be highly painful.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Any problem in
Yeah.
PCOD? PCOD?
Definitely it is a problem.
Oh my
It
God.
depends upon the age. In case, you have finished your, you have pregnancy, everything is over also. There are a lot of things like irregular periods. Okay. And then in case the cyst grows also, that is, in case the size is retained, then that is not a problem. In case there are trigger factors which make the PCOD grow, the cyst grows, then again it is a problem. Even at the time of menopause, there will be severe bleeding. And there are, the prognosis differs from person to person, depending upon the health conditions also. In case they have a diabetic also, that the prognosis differs. And cervix also, you have the underlying, just below the body of the uterus. Even there are chances of you have a small cyst and boils coming out. Even then, they will have brownish discharges, extra vaginal discharges will be there. Okay. So, what we can do is, like, major thing is that you have to have plenty of water. And there are people who take a lot of pills, even small kids also, that just because they have to go to school. The working mothers, they can't take care of the kid. What they do, in case they call up from the school, they say that your daughter has got period, she's having pain. They don't take, I think most of the schools, 2 days of casual leave is applied nowadays for all the kids. That is because they're not healthy. First thing, they're not able to tolerate the pain. Even before, 2 decades or 3 decades before also, even before that, there were grannies who used to deliver one full football team, and they'll be ready for the next football match at the age of 80, 90 also. But nowadays, even after one delivery, it is fine. That's all. We'll all become 90 years of age. Okay, so that is all because of the lifestyle disorder. Sudha ma'am, am I right?
Yeah, very true.
Okay, so there are, these parents also are giving paracetamol or Meftal or some kind of painkillers, which is again cause for PCOD and fibroid. Okay, they are just not, that flow will be disrupted. There will be a little bit of pain. Even that pain, the girl or the girls are not able to tolerate. That is because, again, the food they eat is not healthy. Okay, the amount of calcium, iron, and things, micronutrients, especially. See, there will be a lot of, I think, in case I tell it in Malayalam, chambakya, dobikya, everything will be there in every house. And that will only be taken by the birth, or it will be there thrown in the, it would have been shed under the trees. But no kids are taking it now. They all contain so much of micronutrients that no other medicine can provide. Chromium, that is the major thing, major ingredient that relaxes the muscles. Okay, chromium is best found in mango, as well as mango trunk also, the trunk of the mango tree also. Before they used to, grannies used to take, brush their teeth with the help of mango leaf that used to contain chromium. That was again helpful for the muscles. Nowadays, in case we say to our kids, they will say, oh, you're gone mad, better go and get admitted, you have become rheumatic. That will be the answer they give. Okay, next is we have to take lot of fluid content containing vegetables and fruits, cucumbers, as well as taking a buttermilk every day with 2 rind of mangoes. That is really best way to pain reliever for any kind of pain in the muscle related pain. Okay, chromium is the best found in, and chromium as well as manganese are best found in mango, and that with buttermilk. 2 mango slices ground with buttermilk, take every day at around 11:30. It will cure all your muscle pains. See, even at the time of Corona, they used to give zinc, chromium, and manganese together. Instead of taking tablets, you can take these things. Naturally, you can take all these things so that you can improve your health. As well as while taking this also, for in case ulcer patients, you can add mint also onto it. So that will again give a lot of relief. For painful menstruation also, at the time painful menstruation again, plantain flowers. Kodapan Malayalathil. I don't know, this side they say kodapan, vazhapu, banana flower.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Kodapan. So that is again excellent muscle relaxant. So those who are having painful menstruation, in case they take plantain flowers just before the periods, that is again a wonderful drug for that. For those who
It
got,
is a tasty vegetable. The flower is a tasty vegetable.
exactly.
Yeah.
You can add pulses onto it, make usali, but one thing is there, like when they deep fry it, you won't, I think God will also not be able to recognize what he had created. When they take a vegetable and then do something out of it, they'll just tarnish it with something. What happens is nitrogenous compounds gets released, which again reduces what the manganese or something, whatever is there. And not only this plantain flowers, even if you take bitter gourd or if you take any kind of vegetable, it has to be roasted and toasted. When you take it in such a manner, what happens is maximum amount of that whatever is the vitamin is present in them, that gets wasted. So maximum half cooked or fully cooked, but not getting making that toasted and roasted thing, not fully overcooking it. That make it simple. Not overcooking it, even deep fried things. That is the best way. And then taking lot of, for Korea, you can take fenugreek leaves, banana, as well as what I said, mango kernels, neem leaves, aloe vera, coriander, as well as this Negika, Indian gooseberry, amla. That is also very good. remedy, home remedy, taking tender coconuts, in the sense water intake. People, children don't tend to take water a lot while going to school or while going out because they don't like to use the toilets over there, because that is not tidy. So these are the what you can, when you talk to your children about it, in case you have a problem at school because of that, parents can go to their school offices and talk about it, that there is such a problem, because that is all your rights. Health is, you are the boss of your life, and you can definitely go and speak on to it. And avoiding this burgers, deep fried items, mayonnaise, all these things, kadala mavala, besan fried, maida fried things, and always keep washing your hands, as well as when you use toilets outside, as well as even inside your house also. In case someone has gone, you, before you use it, you flush it first, you use and then again flush it. So in case you can, that is just a prevention, that in case someone has had a urinary infection, so they would have flushed it. Very true, but that is just a preventive way to that you may not have that infection again. So that is about Leporia and discharge. And I have one more topic in case, ma'am. Shall I take one more topic, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
About, okay. Now, millets are weighing. This is the year of millets, and a lot of millets. 2022-23 has been told as a millet year by the central government. So millets are another. You have like pearl millet, sorghum, finger millet, foxtail millet, kodo millet, little millet, all these things. So millet was previously being taken by us, by our grandparents also. But after Green Revolution, what happened was wheat and rice in the yield and production was more, and they used a hybrid type. So the yield was more and production was more. So people just jumped off to it, and millets just vanished. But now after Corona, after a lot of lifestyle disorders coming up, flaring up, millets are again back to everybody's life. So again, Millet Man is Dr. Khadar Wali. He has written a lot of books on millets, and he has given treatments also of certain diseases, many diseases, only using millets. They are really working. I think you can go through the books, and you have videos also, YouTube videos also, but kindly just check where. There are other people in the name of using his name and making the videos. Apart from that, he himself has taken few. He himself has taken some videos of it. You try to get that. So why do we choose millets than rice and wheat? Mainly because of the fiber content.
Fiber content.
Exactly, fiber content is there. Fiber content is more than in wheat as well as maida and rice. Okay, apart from that, there are certain other things also. Okay, there are millet grains like ragi, jowar, and bajra, which are neutral grains. Neutral grain in the sense, those who are healthy. A healthy person can have this on a daily basis. Okay, that is these are neutral grains: ragi, jowar, and bajra. Now, foxtail millet, the main I've just taken a little bit of it. Okay, foxtail millet, otherwise you call it tastina in Malayalam. Foxtail millet is generally we used to give for the birds. It is like, it has got 8% fiber. It is very good for the nervous system. Those who have got cerebral palsy, Alzheimer's, or any kind of lung disorders also. mental retardation, autism, Parkinsonism, all these people can have foxtail millet. Okay. The next is kodo millet. Kodo millet is also called as Himalayan millet. This was not available, but of late they are they are available in supermarkets as well as online. Online also, for this also there are people who have got who are like using polished, who are polished, and people tend to like only white things, white rice, polished rice. All these things have got less fiber content as well as less nutritional value. So before decades before, they used to take covered with chitillari, that is with the husk. Okay, that was really highly nutritious. But nowadays we don't use that. Wheat bran is something like nowadays few supermarkets have got wheat bran. Wheat bran is wheat bran again. It is used instead of taking tea and coffee. Black tea, instead of black tea, black coffee or milk tea or coffee also, you can, if you use wheat bran, it is really healthy, even for kids also. So try substituting that wheat bran instead of coffee and tea. Again, there's one more book by the great naturopathist Mahatma Gandhi, Key to Life. I'll send the PDF of it to Sudha ma'am. Sudha ma'am, you can just send it to everyone. You can share it with the group. So kodo millet, it is also called as a Himalayan millet. It acts on the blood, in the sense the first topic which we said, like anemia. So it is really good for increasing the HB count, WBC, and increases the immunity, autoimmune disorders, which is again flourishing like anything in India as well as outside nowadays. Platelet count for like dengue fever, all the and all, to increase the platelet count. This kodo millet is highly useful. Barnyard millet is cream colored. It acts on the liver for jaundice as well for alcoholic cirrhosis or non-alcoholic cirrhosis and any other liver problems. Little millet is again similar to barnyard millet. It acts on the hormones, like for thyroid, PCOD, irregular menses, heavy menses, low sperm count, energy for a long time. For this is again, I think, Sudha ma'am, you must be knowing this, Vrat millet.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So,
Same. In Malayalam, I think we say chama rice. Right?
No, chama is different. Chama is a bit different. This again is
Navara.
no, it is not Navara. Okay. This bit.
Rice I'm not remembering, but in North and all, they
Malayalam,
call
I will
something
tell
called
you.
singade ka atta vagera.
Little millet, yeah, chama. This again, yeah. This again, we used to have only one bowl of it. So one bowl. The main one more positive point about millets is that when you take rice, usually that carbohydrate. See, little bit of I think only 10% of less carbohydrate content will be there in little millets also than when you compare it with rice. But why we move other than the fiber content, there is also one positive thing about millets, especially little millet, that is it gives the amount of glucose, that is carbohydrates gets during the metabolism, carbohydrate is getting converted into glucose, and then that sugar that tends to, that is being supplied to the in the blood. Okay, that this carbohydrate, I mean glucose in the blood, that goes to the cells. Okay, that is what is happening in even if you take rice, wheat, or millet. But the amount of glucose that is broken down, and the amount of glucose that is pushed into the blood is very less than in millets than when you compare it with rice. So rice, what happens at the whole glucose is getting, whole carbohydrate is getting converted into glucose, and the total full amount of glucose is pushed into the blood at the same time. So what happens, the cells will not be able to accept it. That is where there will be thickening of the blood that will lead to diabetes. Okay, as well as not only diabetes, that is the reason for a lot of clots, heart attacks, as well as PCOD and white. Taking white sugar is the first main cause of everything. Kindly, it is a humble request from me that kindly try to avoid white sugar. Try using jaggery or panakalkanda, panavellam, or jaggery. If you use that, that is you will notice a lot of change in your health as well as the health of your family. So that is why this fasting millet was used earlier also, as well as even now for kids. If you give it, they'll have, for athletes, for sports person also, they'll have the energy for full whole day. Otherwise, morning when you give, by that afternoon they get tired. That tiredness is generally because of this, the blood is getting thickened. Next is a brown top millet. It is a very rare millet, but it is generally used for all kinds of joint disorders, skin disorders, psoriasis, as well as for constipation. Now, how do you use millet? Millets, generally it should not be mixed and used. You should not mix all those millets. Okay, it is better we get all the effect at the same time or not. You should not mix all the millets in use. One millet you can use a day. The second day you can use the next millet. And millet should always be pre-soaked. Soak it for 6 to 8 hours and then only use the millet. You can make, instead of adding rice to your urad dal to make dosa and idli and all, in case instead of rice you can use this tamari or other millets. So that will give wonderful again effect. And you should not always pressure cook. You should not pressure cook or use a lid to when you cook millets. It should be in an open pan or an open kadai. So that will be a that is the best way to cook millets. And we all know that we have seen a lot of children as well as old age people having constipation. That is again flaring up right now. That is again a lifestyle disorder because of having this cheese, mayonnaise, etc., and having Coca-Cola and all onto it, and not taking hot water. Before, 2 decades before and all, everyone used to detox their body or clean the wire or deworm. Nowadays there's no need of deworm. Going to the hotel, everything will come out. So that used to be given by all our grandmas and all, but nowadays it is not being done. So what happens is constipation and other colon related problems, issues are being on a rise in youngsters, not in old age people. Old age people, that is because the muscles are not getting toned up because of the muscle weakness. But when you go to a colonoscopy center, it is only children in the age of between the age of I think 20 to 25. Even the one more cause for that is because of the bikes they use as well as the food. Both together have caused such a I don't have real words to say, but such a people. I mean, we really feel sorry for them. When they come in such a pain. Well, we try to make them understand also. They feel after that pain comes only the realization is there. Before that, when you go for an awareness class, they won't understand it. But once one person is there who had suffered from that, will realize that, and That person tells it to the 10 other friends of us, and that is how I'm little by little trying to make healthier society right now. Okay, now prebiotic in deficiency, that is again the constipation and vitamin B12 deficiency, but just because of we are using polished rice, as well as we don't take that much of buttermilk. See, the small intestine has got lots and lots and lots of microbes, lactobacilli, sporogens, bacilli are there. Now, all these bacilli will not be able to survive when you take these much loads of chemicals. Okay, first thing. Second thing, whenever they have constipation, they take laxative or a purgative. When you take a laxative or purgative, from the stomach itself, everything gets cleared out. So whatever healthy microbes and sporogens are there, that is also being cleared out. And now what keeps the intestine and all in its position is only these lactobacilli and all. And now that when that is not there, that is again cause for constipation and all. And now where this lactobacilli is found, a probiotic milk and probiotic curd is now getting famous. That is again in the freezer. Okay, that is again you get it in the supermarkets. That is again freezed and kept. Now whatever is in the freezer, that is not probiotic, because bacteria will not be able to grow in a cold condition or in a very hot condition. So one more important thing what I would like to say is that try using the curd that day itself or the next day itself. Kindly don't keep the curd inside the fridge, as well as dosha mava, that is the dough, whatever you use for dosha or idli. There are the fermentation which takes place over there, and the curd as well as the dough which you use will create a magic in your life. You tell me what all the magic you can tell it to Sudha ma'am. Sudha ma'am, you can tell me the results. 1 month you try this, your kids, the reactions, I mean, the way they study, the concentration levels, everything will change. So kindly use, give them buttermilk, but use a buttermilk which kindly don't keep the buttermilk or the curd inside the fridge. You have stone vessels to keep buttermilk. You can use that. Use buttermilk when and that day itself, or the next day. If it is sore, also you can add a little bit of coconut milk onto it and take. That is the best way. Don't use red chili flakes as well as red chili powder. For tamarind also, once in a while you can use the all this, that black tamarind. Otherwise, you can, for that fully taste, you can use mango or dry mango powder. That will that is really another good thing. So this is all about millets. And ma'am, is there anything else should I add?
No, thank you very much. Now that it is 9 o'clock, all these people. Am I audible, Indu? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So now that it is 9 o'clock, it is time for all these people to wind up also. So whatever you have given is
major, like what are
it was very, very beneficial, I think. You have just touched the very sensitive things which everybody wants to know, and you have covered all those things. Thank you so
much.
much.
I would like to add one more thing. Try to use sprouts as much as possible. Like all the like grams, green gram, red gram, or whatever it is, using sprouts will not double or triple the nutritional values in it. It will actually multiply by 1,000 times. There are sproutarians who are 125 years of age who still do karate, who still do somersaults and all. Try using wheat grass also. This uluva, what you said, like That also like
methi leaves, no?
Methi leaves, exactly. Methi leaves, that is also good. As well as wheatgrass is also wonderful. Wheatgrass, how we can make us take one handful of wheat, soak it for 5 hours, and then you can grow it as microgreens. So the grass which comes, the grass which comes out of it, the 5th day or the 6th day, maximum the 6th day grass can be used. You can just make a juice of it and then take it. It is a wonderful drug. I can guarantee you that none of your family members will suffer from cancer. There are hospice. Hospice is a place where cancer patients at their last stage, when all the doctors and all have said that there's nothing to do, people come and be there over there. That is a place, and there are hospice which are being run by cancer patients who were told the same thing 7 to 8 years back also, just by this drink. So this is such a healthy drink. At least weekly once, try to include it in your diet. And sprouts also. So sprouts, again, the nutritional value. I had already previously mentioned that the nutritional value of vegetables will not be the same. In case you deep fry it, or you just change you just roast or toast it, or in case you use it in a microwave or so, something like that. But sprouts, whatever you do, the nutritional value will not reduce at all. Be it carrots, be it radishes or anything. There are sprouts even for that, for corn. It is not only for this green gram, cherry or kadala and all. There are sprouts even for corn, carrots, radishes, everything. Every vegetable has got a sprouts. So it is, there is a book on sproutarians. There are 2 doctors who are sproutarians who are doing research on this. And this wheatgrass is again a wonderful thing. Kindly include that in your diet as well as sprouts also. And this is both, I think, more of naturopathy than Ayurveda. The class has been like that, I think.
But we had
so
this also
I'd
in
like
our
to wind up. Yeah.
I know it is a very, very large thing
It
to
is a
talk.
huge thing. So I just took the few parts of it.
Especially you being a doctor, when you see people eating all wrong things, all absolutely. Hearing to you, I literally thought right from morning till night I'm eating all wrong food. White rice, no. Atta, no. Milk, no. All kind of complete
Safed, pyari,
all
pyari,
white rice.
all those things. Exactly. So
yes.
that is all. Actually, brown rice as well as covered. I think wheat bran is nowadays available. I think the best place to get wheat bran is Palakkad, man. There is a place from north, they bring wheat to Palakkad. I don't remember the Kartik. I think it's Kartik flour. They just they take the husk from the wheat. They keep it separately. But what happens is the fresh wheat, which is the first churned wheat, which is there, that they take it to the north, and they add by the etc. and then supply it to the south.
Right.
And there is also one more place in Wayanad where they give organic wheat bran.
Okay.
So, in case I left out anything, this is a huge topic.
Yes,
This
I can
never
understand.
ends.
Yes,
It never ends also. So I think most of you have understood. In case there are any doubts, you can ask me, or you can let
Any
me know through
doubts are there,
Sudhana.
you can clarify. Otherwise, we can go with the vote of thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Indu ma'am. It was a nice section. So I would like to call Shamna ma'am for a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. A warm good evening to our chief guest, Dr. Indu ma'am, and our respected Sudha ma'am, and my dear friends. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks here. So I need to mention my deepest sense of appreciation and immensely thankful to Indu ma'am for sharing a lot of huge knowledge about this much of naturopathic and Ayurvedic that we are not any aware of it all. So very much thank you for sharing this much of knowledge to us. And I extend my thanks to Lakshmi ma'am, Fatima ma'am, and Sina ma'am for doing their role very well. On behalf of NCDC 58 batch, once more, thank you very much. Good night.
Oh, thank you, Shamna
Merry
ma'am.
Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope all of you will have take a New Year resolution to have a healthy, such
Yes.
they
will definitely take a baby step,
through,
sure, for sure.
yeah, from 2023.
Yes, definitely. And you have given quite easy tips. I think we can afford to make small changes in our lives.
One thing that everyone can think is, I think lifestyle disorders, it has been only in the last 10 years. See, last 10 years only we have, and we have been suffering from it also. Our kids are doing it from now itself. So what will be their condition in case they take it from now itself? At the age of 30, I think they'll become internally, physically, they'll become 90s. So that should not be the thing which we give for our kids, for the generation next.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone.
Wish you the same.
The same, ma'am.
Let us
Thank you,
all
Sudha
shower
ma'am, for
our
giving me this
blessings.
opportunity.
All of us will share blessings to Indu ma'am, and may her, these kind of teachings be reached to every individual, and maybe all have a very good health. The health is well. So thank you so much, Indu ma'am. Very much thank you for, I called you and you were there, and it has helped everybody of us so much. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sudha ma'am. Thank you, Indu ma'am. So handing over to daily routine.
Yes, come on, my dears. Here we are going to wind up the session. So we can hand over the session to Sudha ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So Indu, you're free to leave, okay, Indu? This is just the
okay, ma'am.
concluding
Thank you
part.
so much.
Thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, ma'am, wonderful session you all had, I hope, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So, thank you so much. Well, very nicely organized. Okay. So, based on today's sessions, the ratings for today is the first one today. The program committee was Asha ma'am's team, no? Protein baskets. Protein baskets scores is 7.8. You had come with what do you call the theme? Theme. Yes, you had come with a theme. Very good. Congratulations. I liked it. And the second one was the vitamins, and they score is 7.4. And then comes the Nutrigens, they score 7.6. And then comes the healthy kids, 7.3. So congratulations to everybody. Today's star performer is our Asha Varghese ma'am. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yo, Asha ma'am.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, thank you so much.